Good morning. Hiya, Super Pop Bro. Hiya, Will. How are you? Well, I am sort of late this morning. Been in the bath, etc. Been having jobs to do. I've still got my coffee. So I've just had my breakfast and all my tablets, which is a chore in itself. So, and how is everyone this Thursday morning? It's a little bit dull here today. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine. So as I say, I had stuff to do. I've been in the bath and my neck were hurting me a little bit last night. So I tried as much as I could to lay on this side because I think it's coming from my shoulder. Hi, Mark, please, because I do have a lot of trouble with my shoulder. So it was like pain going like from here all up here, and it was like causing me to have earache as well. So Mr. P feels a little bit better today as well because he felt a little bit dodgy all day yesterday. See, you know what I'm going to ask you, so I don't need to ask you now, Radha. Yeah, it is dull here. So in that case, boss man, I won't ask you. I should just do this. So one thing I forgot to do before I started was blow my nose because I'm all bugged up. So yes, it's nice not to be absolutely boiling. Hiya, Ian. Oh, you're on the beach, that's the thing. I'll send you an invitation. Whether you can receive it or not is a different matter, but I will send an invite to you. So yeah, it's a dull one this morning, but it's not cold, is it?
It's not cold. You're very much.
It's not cold where you are.
It's not cold. It's fucking roasting.
I can't hear you very well.
Is that better?
Little bit.
Hola, Ian. I can hear you. Adios, amigo.
It might even be mine. My volume. Hang on, it is. That's why I can't freaking hear you.
Sweet future.
Somebody take volume down, and it weren't me.
Well, I'm just sat chilling.
Talk to the hand.
Not a bad little view.
No, not really.
So
did you have a good first night then? Did you?
It's warm. Oh yeah. We had a few drinks.
Just a few.
Yeah, we got up about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, it was good. It was good. Just gonna go down to the beach shortly.
I did watch the video back that where you surprised
Mum and Dad.
Yeah.
We were out there with them last night. So we're going down the beach because it's picking up now, really, really warm out there. And I've got like the GoPro ready. Got me not the GoPro.
Oh.
So I'm getting a bit of footage together for a certain video. So just getting that sorted now.
So when do you sort other things out then?
Yeah, well, we did last night. We had a little conversation. And
you had that conversation, did you?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I think that's gonna be Friday, that one. Sorting that out. And Yeah, everything's pretty much good to go, to be honest.
Cool.
It's just getting it all sorted now. So can't wait. Can't wait. So
That's it.
got my little bum bag on the go, you know, my little camera bag.
Just a little one.
Yeah, just my little one. All the camera gear in. So it's but yeah, it's pretty good. How's everything at home?
Everything's fine. Yeah, it's
Yeah, we broke into your house, Ian, so there's nothing there. So
Don't
we
worry.
stole absolutely everything, so you don't have to worry.
Don't worry about it. It was fuck all there anyway. So don't worry about it anyway. So,
like sunshine's out where Adam is.
Well, so it's not really. It's quite dull, and it looks like it's going to rain.
Yeah,
It's not
so
like it has been.
expecting some rain.
it's so cold here, though, Adam. You know, it's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's,
Go on, jump off the balcony, into the pool. Go on, do a jackass right into the pool. Go on, you can do it.
what? It's a bit far away, that isn't it? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Pixie's in.
How do, Pixie?
Rubbing
I've
it
been
in.
laughing his head
He's
now
on
with
the
his
balcony, and that's the pool, and
burning a lot as well.
So how is Sophie this morning? Is she hungover?
I bet she's still in bed.
She's getting ready.
Oh,
She's getting ready.
we'll not go there.
She's start getting ready. How long you off, love?
Hi, Karate Joe.
That makes it
Got his flower power on today.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got my flowery top on.
Yeah. Chris says we had sunshine, just gone all cloudy, still warm. It is. No,
It's still warm.
She's up, Chris, but she's getting ready.
She's alive. I was nice to her. I didn't get her that drunk last night.
And there's Ian pouring some cream on.
Rubbing myself up.
Pouring the sun cream
I've
on.
not got my helmet though today, Jeanette. I can't see any of the chat because I'm on my phone. So I don't know who's commenting and who's not.
It looks like you've caught the sun already.
Yeah, the fair bit. It doesn't take me much, Jeanette, to get it done. Like so.
But I'm like you. I put factor 50 on, and it still burns me.
It doesn't say well. I don't know what I would need to stop me from getting burnt, but it doesn't seem to
work.
Do anything.
Yeah, I'm saying.
So I seem to, if they put anything on it, I'm there, done and dusted straight away. So it's before I go down here.
Chris has just said, good, we can talk about him. Ha ha, Ian's bald.
You see how bald Chris is? Chris is older than me.
And I'm the baldest, so all right, okay, we won't go there.
I'm going to say, and that's one slaphead to another.
I was going to say, me and Chris have got hair, Adam's got none.
I do have hair. I actually shaved it. I actually did it last night and got rid of what was there. So there's still little bits of hair there. It's very tiny.
It's still got some. It's not completely.
No.
Not complete. It's got a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. So how are we, Adam? How's the 3-month ban doing you, mate?
Yeah, fed up. But I've reinstated my old channel, so I've got to wait 24 hours and then I'll be able to live stream again off there.
I'm going to say I did see the thing in the group and I did support you.
So yeah, what are you doing? You've got another 88 days to go.
No, I think there's a whole load of people who are actually going to try and do something, and we're going to just try, because it's just not on what's happened, because it's nothing that I did, which is the annoying thing out of all.
Yeah.
I blame you, Adam. I blame you. It was all your fault. You deserve it. The whole works, mate.
Can you, Jeanette? Can you put him on the naughty step? Oh no, you can't. He's not in the comment. Damn. He's not in the comments.
Joe says, dump ice cold water on Mr. P. He'll have a job because he ain't here. He's at work.
Yeah. I didn't sleep well last night again. I'm just not.
I must admit I didn't. Because you see, we had an early night, but that makes it worse for me.
I didn't. I couldn't go off to sleep till gone 2:30 this morning.
Hi, Crimson.
Wound up still. Hi, Crimson.
Yeah, I was down here at about, I think it was about 5:15. Then alarm went off. So Chris says, well, I need to nip to the shop. So I says, well, I may as well get up and make you a coffee, etc. So I did and went back to bed. I had about an hour, I think.
We were up all the night before. So we've gone since yesterday about 4 or 5 hours kit. So last night we slept.
Well, that's it. So did it actually take you longer after you got off the plane to get there? Then
yeah, right. Normally, right, you get off the plane, you get your bags, 20 minutes at the most through the Palmer Airport, and you're on the bus, right? So we get to the airport dead quick. We were on the first off. It was great. Gets off, gets to the bags, and this bag's going around. And next thing, it stops, and there's still about 80 of us left to collect bags. Then it started again, and it'll let say another 20 bags out, and then it stopped again. And we were like, well, what's going on? Our bags are still not here. So we waited about 45 minutes for our bag. So then that knocked us back even further. And then what happened then? We got our bag. We went to the transfer window. She said we were on bus 239. I was like, cool, awesome.
Oh, yeah, Andy.
And there's about 4 people on it. Well, they won't leave until the bus is full. It's a coach. So we were one of the first in to get on the bus. So we waited another about 20 minutes, sat there in 41-degree bloody weather, which is not good.
Also, it's sat on a bus when it's that hot. It's like being in a greenhouse, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. We had aircon and stuff, but it was still warm. And then he decided that he was going to take 2.5 hours to get to the destination.
Gordon Bennett. Hiya, Emily.
So it took a lot longer to get here than it actually did. And the time we got here, it was time to check in. So it's a check-in get changed. And then we went for a quick drink because it was that warm. It was ridiculous here yesterday.
Yeah. Hiya, Emily. But yeah, so in essence, like from getting on the airport this end, the bus drive actually took you longer than what it did altogether.
Yeah. So, which is never usually that case. It's usually pretty quick. It's usually over and done with. So
yeah,
it is what it is, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Gail's just put, I want to nick DJ Ian's booster board, my precious. I've had that before. Ian waited an hour in a bus stop, then an hour and a half to get to the hotel.
Yeah, crap.
It's just ridiculous, you know.
It really was. It's crap. So, well, I'm putting the red shirt on tonight, Jeanette.
Oh, the red one, yes.
The red one that's going on tonight. I might wear the white pants as well. See how we get on.
Well, this is it. This is it. So what you got planned for today then?
What are we doing, love? Going for something to eat, did you say? So it's going to feed me today. At least I'm getting fed.
Hiya, Amber.
And then what else are we doing, love? Go on the beach, did you say? So what I'll do is I'm going to jump off now, Jeanette. I'm going to go and get ready and stuff.
Okay.
How long roughly are you going to be on for? Because you've only just, was it now 11:15 at home?
Yes, it's about 11:15.
Yeah, it's 11:45. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll drop you a message to see if you're still live.
Okay.
When I get on the beach, I'll give you a bit of a.
Okay, then.
You can see the beach. So, right, I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah.
See you later, everybody in the chat. See you later. Bye.
Bye. So there we go. I mean, I did expect him yesterday, but
Yeah.
as you can tell, he had a mare of a time at the airport at Palmer and the bus journey. So Karate Joe, oh my God, this is Amber. I don't love you anymore, lol. So Karate Joe's been kicked to the curb. Somebody says, oh, Will says, you eating Chris at this time of the morning?
Well, it feels like the afternoon to me because I've been awake for so long. And also, I don't care about my diabetes at the moment because I'm just doing what I want to do because I feel like...
I did send you an invitation, Emily. Obviously not got it. Right, I've sent it again, Emily. Hopefully you'll get it this time. But I've had my toast. Well, almost. It's another like one of them mornings where you don't know what to have. You know what I mean? You don't know. I didn't fancy it. You know,
I get fed up with having the same things all the time.
That's what it is. I mean, like, I've got cereal, but it's, you look at it and you think, oh, you know, I don't really fancy, you know, I've been like that these past couple of days, not knowing what I fancy to eat.
Join the club. All meals have been like that.
Yeah. Flying Monkey said he had 12 dislikes yesterday before I even did anything. It doesn't bother me. I think it's just, well, that's the same. I mean, it's been like a reoccurring thing with me lately, at least 2. And I keep saying thank you for the dislikes. You know, it's giving me a view and it's boosting me watch time minutes. So,
regarding food and everything, I just wish they'd invent some brand new sort of food, new something or other.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's to do with the weather and all. You know, you get up and you're singing like, "Hi, Emily."
Hi.
Hey, have they gone out?
Yeah. I have like a spare hour. I could
out.
Yeah, but yeah, like, it was same yesterday. I sort of got up and I thought, I don't really fancy toast. I don't really fancy cereal. So I didn't bother.
Yeah.
And then when Chris found out that I hadn't had anything to eat, that's why he made me them sandwiches, because, like, you know, he insists on me having something to eat. I know I should really, but it's the fact that you ain't got no appetite.
Exactly.
But
I feel refreshed after Tuesday. Oh jeez, that was because, like, you know, we got went to Manchester. Like, we got the train there. The train going fine, no problem. It just seemed to go direct. Coming back, it seemed to take forever coming back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Ian were just saying it's like the actual bus journey from when they got off at Palmer and everything took longer than the actual flight, etc.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just mad, isn't it?
It took about an hour going, and coming back, it seemed to take like an hour and a half. I was like, what? We didn't get back home till like 8 o'clock. We left the house at like 7:15 in the morning.
Oh dear, so it was a long day then.
It was a good day though.
Yeah, see, Karate says he's going back to bed.
Bye, Karate.
But you see, the thing is with me, it's the same as I was saying. I've had a bad shoulder for years. And by the time it got to tea time yesterday, this pain was going all up here. It were even causing me to have earache.
Ouch.
She says, Marie says, I thought you looked thinner today when I first saw you. I probably am, because it's the fact that I just ain't got no appetite. I just don't fancy anything. I don't know. I don't know whether I've lost my appetite, whether it's the pain I'm suffering with my shoulder. But same as Bella says, you learn to put up with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like my.
Oh, sorry, Emily.
Like my knee, because like obviously, you know, like I fell over at work a couple of years ago, and it's like I get pain from like the side of it, because it was like what it was apparently it was a football injury. I'm like, how could it be a football injury when I didn't even play football?
I am, but yeah, same as I say, I've had all sorts with this. I've had them cortisone injections and everything. And what I did last night when I went to bed, I don't normally lay on this side, but I tried it. But I feel it feels a bit better this morning, not sleeping on that side, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's not as painful. Lakio's getting up as well, 10 to blooming 11, and he's just going out of bed.
Since putting that video up this morning that I did, I've lost 3 subscribers, so not that many really. I thought I might have lost a bit more than that.
Well, you're stuck with us, you know.
Yeah. Well, I did comment on it.
You did.
Yes.
Me too.
And I that link that you put in the Facebook group, I did follow that, and I've supported the other one as well.
Thank you.
Me too. Mr. Oh yeah, look, we were cleaning out yesterday. Illuminati confirmed.
You're in the Illuminati, oh god.
Now I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then my cake, it turned out better than I thought it had turned out. Yeah. See,
there you go. I mean, but me and Emily did have the discussion about why has the icing turned out the way it is, and
I know, I was like,
you know, and well, basically, I said to her, normally the ratio of butter to the icing sugar is double the amount of butter, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It turned out okay in the end, so that's like, yeah. So it's payday.
So funny, William.
Oh, jeez.
Louise.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a couple of. Just keep your eye for the weekend, because I'm going somewhere in the city, and there's going to be some videos coming out.
Woo!
With the one and only Stephanie.
Yeah, Amber says she's brewing coffee. I've already got mine, Amber.
I've got mine.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a cool mug.
M&M mug from the London M&M.
I want to go there, actually.
Well, this is it. I mean, it were like when we were on, because Pixie went live last night.
Yeah, we all bombarded his stream.
Yeah, we all came on.
But you see, same as we've said, it weren't the same channel that has been coming into mine, and Night Owls ended up banning that same person that I did, that came in and just said, you know, I've supported you, can you support me back? It were a different one. But same as we've said, you know, we don't do that here. You don't come in just to support people, just so it boosts your numbers up.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you leave the live stream, you unsupport them.
You do go together.
So,
oh, Will, if you're still there, did you get the PayPal thing I sent you?
Shush phone. Thank you. I wanted that to be a surprise for everyone.
You like my T-shirt?
Yes, that's cool.
You know that thing that you asked for, Emily?
Yes.
Is there a deadline to it, or?
No, because I'm still writing the song, so like.
That's all right.
Yeah, you need to explain. What do you need from all of us? Just tell everyone what you need.
Well, as you all know, with all this that's happening, I'm writing a song.
Yes.
Behave. Well, now it's called #NoDrama when you're a llama.
Basically, you're asking people
to say #NoDrama, and then
no drama.
And then if you want to add like the #NoDrama when you're a llama, you can as well if you want. I don't mind.
But yes, Emily is putting a song together, and she wants everybody to send clips to her, just saying #NoDrama.
I just thought like get like as many people involved possible, like Adam's doing with his Bohemian Rhapsody one.
Yes, an update on the Bohemian Rhapsody. I've now had 8 people join in. I want to try and get at least another 2, maybe 3 or 4 people, and I can get it edited and uploaded. So if anyone has small here, we need to get a few more people singing Bohemian Rhapsody, because
as you know, the Pics did it yesterday.
Yeah, and Random Life Productions joined last night as well. So she's.
But I mean, it's like that words, and I'll be brutally honest with you. After it finished, I went, "Oh my god, that was shit."
But the Bohemian Rhapsody one is just to have a laugh. No one sounds brilliant in Bohemian Rhapsody. No. Such a hard song to sing. It was I just wanted to do it as a fun project for the coffee crew.
Definitely, yeah.
Because it's
everyone. You know, Pixie did it, but you know, and as folks keep saying, you're your own worst critic, aren't you?
Well, you are.
Yes, yes. I'm 100% agree with that.
Like, you
know, so basically, that's Adam's phone.
Hello, this is Busman PR. How may I help you?
Yeah, Callum. But yeah, you know, the same as I said to him after he'd done it, and he went, "Oh, that was crap, that were." I says, "Look," I says, at the end of the day, I says, it's been done purely for fun. So don't worry too much about it. So basically, you know,
it's a bit of fun at the end of the day, isn't it?
Oh, bless. Amber's, oh, sugar. I'll just not. Oh, Callum. Amber says a toaster gave up the ghost, and a YouTuber sent her a brand new toaster. But I Cheery Giggles, and I think Flying Monkey did put a. It says, did you hear about that girl who got kidnapped in Stockport? That was my sister's friend. She was murdered. Wow. They took all of her organs out. I'm sure the world is going crazy. Hi, Azy.
Ouch.
How are you? What's happening? I've checked my internet and it's fine. You keep cutting off. Well, it seems okay this end.
Yeah. Well, can I just say thank you for my birthday video? I was like not expecting that at all. You know. Oh, awesome! Yeah.
What's the name of it? You weren't supposed to expect it.
I'm in love with a girl named Emily Bird. Who said that?
Emma says, "What's happening?" I checked my internet and it's fine. You keep cutting off, but I don't know. It seems fine this end.
When you muted Adam, I was like, "Hello, this is Busman PR. How may I help you?"
I heard you say that, Emily.
She was doing the voiceover.
You're going to be my secretary next. My PR. Hello, Busman PR. How can I help you?
Hello, Busman PR's office. How may I help you?
I'm afraid he's out of the office right now. If you'd like to leave a message after the tone, he will get back to you later, possibly.
Flying Monkey just put a thing saying his sister's friend got kidnapped in Stockport.
Oh.
And they took all her organs. I mean, how sick is that?
Oof.
It's crazy. I'm okay, Cheery. How are you?
We're good. Download
this. Amber says, newsflash for my birthday. I'm doing a live stream for my birthday. I'm going to be supporting other channels.
I mean, yeah. I've still got to do my video for my birthday, actually, and upload that. Yeah, I've got a lot to do today.
I've got stuff to do at some point if I can be bothered. Well, I think I have anyway.
But yes, I mean, I had to have a little dig when in Vicky's live stream yesterday, because she says, what has everybody been up to? And I says, well, contrary to certain comments, I've been doing my housework.
There was no need for those comments.
Yeah, of course there wasn't. There's just some stupid people who need to get a grip.
Right.
Hi, shoppers, how are you? But yes, I mean, that was the first time I've had nasty comments like that, and I had 2 in the same day. So
this is why, like, I want like my song to be like serious, like for the verse, and then like really cheesy for like the chorus. So then, like, you know, I kind of showed Adam some of the lyrics last night.
Yeah,
like, oh.
I know. I was shocked by some of the lyrics that Emily uses in it. She'll have to age restrict it.
But yeah, as I say, it's sad. That's all I can say. Yeah, same as I say. Same as Pixie said, Easy. They're just keyboard warriors that have got nothing better to do. They're being childish, and they think that they think they're being clever. Yeah. Well, same as I said, Marie, you know, they've got nothing to be jealous of, because, you know, at the end of the day, I am who I am. You know,
I am who I am. Da, 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 da.
Like me, it, I don't care. Just me, I am me. I don't care what you think about me, because I am me. That's an original.
You know, this is what I keep saying, you know, and same as Vicky would agree with me, you know, if you don't like it, then doors that way. Don't let it catch on the arse on the way out.
Ow, ow,
oh,
ow.
But you've got to sort of look at it from this perspective. They've given me a view. They've given me a watch time. So
just who wants to see a vinyl I got for my birthday?
Amber says, I love you all very much for all you are.
Woo!
So yeah, so you know.
Oh yeah, I think that's a good idea, Gail. That is a very good idea. I'll be recording that this afternoon.
Recording what? I haven't got chat up.
I am what I am.
And Gail's put, Boss Man, I think I am what I am. A smell coming on.
Yeah. Birthday vinyl.
Been invited to this year's Christmas parade.
Green Day.
The problem I have is, what do I build? Well, you've still got quite.
Green Day. My birthday vinyl. Yeah, I was after this for like ages. It was on Amazon. I think it was like 50-odd quid. Went to HMV in Manchester. They had it for 25, and I was like, "Yes, please, I'll have this."
That's mine.
Nine.
That's coming home with Emily.
I had this from Brighton. This one.
Well, it's just basically I got some comments, some nasty comments. One says my kitchen was shit.
I got one for Adam here actually.
And basically, when I made the Rice Krispie cakes, get off my fat ass and give my family something healthy rather than that crap, basically. And then basically, I got another comment saying, "Your house is dirty. You make me sick." So whatever. You know, I'll put it out there. I've screenshotted them. I've reported them. I've blocked them. Everything. So, yeah. So they're
go for it.
Hiya, Joshua. How are you? But yeah. You know, it's a case of whatever, loser.
Loser.
Loserville.
So yes, so when Vicky did the trivia quiz yesterday, she says, "What's everybody been up to?" And I says, "Contrary to what people think, I've been doing my housework. I've been dusting and polishing." And here you are, polishing his nails to prove it as well.
Mr. Sheen.
Yes, Mr. Sheen.
Mr. Sheen will keep you clean.
I'd show you the duster, but I left it over there on the television.
There's a certain DJ who's gone live.
Oh, I wonder where that could be.
Wonder where he might be.
Oh, I wonder if he's on the beach.
Yeah, I think he might be. Oh no, he's walking to the beach.
What the you get here?
Yeah, he's walking to the beach.
Well, I mean, Chris said exactly, basically what Amber's just said. You know, probably they sort of surrounded in filth, etc. You know, but hey ho, not to worry. I mean, even thank people for giving it thumbs down. So, you know, they'll get fed up in the end because I appreciate the thumbs down. It's a view. It's extra watch time. Oh, sorry, Emily.
As the busman would say, it's still a view on YouTube.
Exactly. But I mean, my watch time minutes has gone through the roof. So very shortly, I'll be able to monetize and whatever. I don't think I will be, but you know, that's sort of one in the eye for the haters, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
You know, as if to say, up yours, I couldn't get stuff. So something even more for us to be jealous or whatever of.
Yeah, I've had my hater back disliking my video. I'm like, yay! Woo,
Okay, I get it. Nothing every single video.
Well, you see, it Pixie's the same. It's same with me. We've been getting like a regular 2 thumbs down. So obviously it's the same people doing the rounds, going round everybody, giving the thumbs down.
Yeah.
And Chopper's right. I am who I am, and I'm not changing for anyone. Well, you know.
I'm definitely going to do some sort of another group song. I am what I am, and change the words slightly.
Yes.
So it mixes in with what we go through, all of us.
We'll have to get Chris to dress up as a drag queen because it were a drag queen song, weren't it?
Yeah, you actually see.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. But it's very popular on the
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get Chopper. Hey, we get Chopper to dress up as well. Yes, that'd be hilarious.
All the men can dress up as drag queens. I mean,
no, sorry, I don't have any females' clothes in my house because it's only me who lives here. Sorry.
Cheery Giggles says, "I'm always cleaning, I eat and vacuum my."
We'll let you off. We'll let you off.
I don't go that far, Cheery Giggles. I don't vacuum the fridge, but hey, Chopper says, "Hell yeah, I'm in."
Yeah.
Go on then, go through your wife's drawers and put something on.
That's whatever you say.
This is in your own cupboard, Mark.
Hard to fix his makeup for him.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Cheery Giggle says, "Who cares what the AOs think?" Yeah, that's exactly my sentiments, Cheery. You know, I couldn't give a, you know, SHIT what they think, you know.
Yeah. I want to break free.
I actually did that song.
Oh, dear. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chopper and Bossman doing that.
Oh, cray. Oh my god.
Oh, Ian's almost on the beach. Just crossing the road. He's there. Got run over. Then that white van nearly run him over.
There's not men jumping out on it, running after him with white coats, is there?
No, unfortunately. I haven't got the sound on or anything. I'm just watching it. It's hilarious without sound because I don't know what he's saying or anything. It's just funny watching it.
Yes, you missed the most important thing, Pixie. You and Bossman dressing up as drag queens, singing "I am what I am."
It's not happening, Pixie. We're not in drag.
Iron it. Bossman Chopper.
Let's just say I'd pay to see that.
Bossman Chopper, 15 Crimson. That's your group.
And Nick, get Nick involved as well, because then. Hey, there's the lovely couple.
And it's put not a swear word, but.
Come on, video up.
Chopper says, "I'm game random. I will be the scariest woman impersonator." But we sort of just bantering things.
Now, Vicky, this morning,
it's just a fun thing, basically. Yeah.
I need to check on Amazon.
Nick says I'm not dressing up as a bird.
Oh, yes, you are. No.
Yeah. Pixie's in amazement. He says he can't. He says, "What's this, Emily, with sound?"
I know. It's because I've got a free house at the moment.
Now she's breaking up.
Basically, the parents have gone for an hour. Nick,
they're going food shopping. I was like, I don't want to go. My friends and boyfriend.
How can I help?
Bad cough.
Chopper says, "One in, all in."
Is it Saturday yet?
It's not Saturday yet. You've got another day to go.
Sort of sound a bit Dalekish brings to mind. I think he means Emily.
Yeah. Me? What? Why? Hell? What?
Like,
like exterminate.
Your sound's going funny, Emily.
It's sort
probably
of
my Wi-Fi.
They're all distorted and echoey and
yeah.
dark.
Harry Giggle says, "Oh, that sound, the ruffling is really loud." So it's not me.
Wait, let me mute.
Picture's frozen now.
Oh no, it's come back in. Now unmute, Emily, see if it's back.
Hello.
If it's okay now.
God damn Wi-Fi!
Are you on your phone or are you on the laptop?
My computer.
You're on your computer.
I'm on my computer, yes.
Because even the camera's isn't as clear as it usually is. It's very sort of, so it's definitely something with your Wi-Fi. You've got dodgy Wi-Fi.
Right, it's uploaded my video.
Say that to your girlfriend.
Well, she calls me Wi-Fi as well, so it's okay. I'm a bit Wi-Fi. No, not really.
I think we're all a bit Wi-Fi. Well, I'm not. I've been in Bath.
It's uploading my video, so hopefully this should be fine now.
It's all right. I'm just laughing at what Chopper's put. It says, "I have the man boobs. All I need is an overbold shoulder holder, and I'm good." Well, Pixie always says he's got man boobs, so. But my bras might be a little bit big for him.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I want that t-shirt.
Okay, here you go. You ready?
Yep.
Now
Boss man doing a striptease.
I haven't got enough energy for that.
Chris says he's got 2 snow shovels for his man boobs. It's all right, I'm just checking Callum got his clothes. I didn't want him to come down naked.
Again.
Oh, Chopper says double barrel slingshot. The pixie says, boss, don't boss.
Yeah, I see. I see.
As it is. But at the end of the day, same as we've said, it's all in fun, you know.
Definitely.
If people don't like it, then it's tough.
Exactly. Tough.
We are cray-cray.
We are cray-cray. No, we don't. We not. Don't start saying things like that.
Sorry. Oh. We are crazy.
Yeah, like cray-cray. You meant that. You meant crazy.
Yes.
Say that.
Cray-cray means crazy. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you off.
Yeah. Yay.
All right, I've.
Got to have one mean statement for Boss Man.
What?
What do you mean, Pixie?
Get back over there.
I've just put a comment in. I put, hello, how dare you?
It's a shame I haven't got the sound on, but I bet he's saying nasty stuff, you know, you can tell, you know, he's just sort of
change.
I thought you meant him live on thing.
Give you the hang-on stuff. Interrupt them out. Oh, they're happy with me.
It says, oh, Jeanette's not happy with me interrupting a coffee morning.
yeah, disgusting behaviour.
Hiya, Bella.
Terrible.
Right,
terrible.
Ian's gone live and I've just put out, lol, how dare you interrupting my coffee morning. Nick, he's finished it now, but I'm just laughing at what Nick's put. He says, "Are you having a pop at me for being on 2 channels?" Just wait till he comes back. I'll have him.
But that is, I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, it is funny.
What about the blue whale?
Yes.
That's just a fact Amber thought she'd throw into the mix there.
So I can see.
Which explains why the oceans are salty. It's all right. Ian's just been live. He has actually been on the panel this morning, and I've just gone over to him and I says, "How dare you interrupting my coffee morning?" He says, "Oh, Jeanette's not very pleased with me." Talk to the hand, Nick, because the face ain't listening.
Oh, snap!
No, you know, I'm only kidding.
She's not. She's dead serious.
And how are you this morning, Bella?
Hi, Bella.
Hi, my darling.
Hi, Bella.
How are you?
I had the same problem as you last night. My shoulder were hurting me. It was causing all pain all the way up my neck, and it were like causing me earache and all. And in turn, that gave me a headache. And
yeah.
So I went to bed and tried to lay on this side as much as I could because the pain were excruciating in my neck. So, but it does feel a little bit better this morning. same as you said, it's at the moment it's bearable.
Yeah.
But it was some as I say.
Overnight, it's
Yeah, same as I say. That's why when Chris first went live, I wasn't there straight away because I will lay on the sofa, and that only seemed to aggravate it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Same as me.
So I have a
it's
combination. This is the only
got to
time
do
that
with being brand off, really.
Say that again, Bella.
Just makes you brand off.
Yeah, some as I say, I lay on the sofa for the fact that the pain in my shoulder were killing me, but that only made it worse. But
I made a video this morning. It just takes twice as long to do anything, and I'll get frustrated with myself.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know.
Emma says if I keep disappearing, it's because I'm having problems with the connection. That's okay, Emma. I mean, as you know, I had problems Tuesday, and that's why Bossman took over for me. I just couldn't get the hangouts working, so it sounds like it's doing the rounds. Equinox, Nick said it's coffee morning, Bright got a coffee, can't get the staff round here. So
Emily.
Huh?
Manchester.
Oh, it was amazing. And then the video topped it off. Like, all you guys are.
No, and I put that together in such short notice, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
I still think the best part of the whole video is when I slowed down Crimson's voice to say beach.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, did you like that bit?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, really? You had to go and put that in?"
Amber says, anyone want to go to the ocean with me? No. And Nick says, need to sack a few people. Well, if you like me, Nick, you had to make your own. And I even came down and made Chris one this morning before he went to work.
I've just made both one. I say, don't worry, I'll make the tea with me one arm.
No.
He goes, go on then.
Oh, poor Baz making him feel awful.
You can make him feel awful.
Emma says she's uploaded. I did see it, but I haven't watched it. And she says she did it for a very, very lovely lady.
Yes, she's done an Elvis song.
Who's the lovely lady? Who are we talking about?
No, Emma says she'd uploaded a new cover last night. Love Me Tender.
Yeah, Elvis. And she.
Emma's song. It was excellent.
It is excellent. I've never heard a woman do it, female singer do it before. Never.
Yeah, Marie says she's got to get started on a chore. So see you later, Marie, and I appreciate you coming in. So, but you know, it's and same as I say, contrary to what people think, I did get some housework done yesterday afternoon.
Who said anything you didn't? Who does your housework?
I was going to send you them, but I didn't want. We're not feeling well and everything. I didn't want.
No, please. Have you still got them?
Yeah.
Send them.
Yeah. But what, everything that had gone off and everything, I didn't want to upset you even more. And
no.
But I know I did because I did screenshot him.
I'll read him after. I won't read him there because your channel will be taken down with my language.
Boop, boop, boop,
yeah.
Did you like the comment that I'd put when you put friend on the Facebook group?
Yeah.
I thought that were hilarious, that one.
Silly mare, I thought, oh, that's nice.
No, I called you a soppy mare. I says, you're stopping me, but I still love you. Oh, dear. I've sent him, yeah.
Okay, I'll look at them later. So that's something to do with the housework thing. Is well, who does your housework? You ain't got a maid, have you?
Oh no. I don't actually know whether I've never actually. Oh, I have.
Oh, gotta go. Bye. Parents are back.
Well,
Bye.
coming on.
Oh, bless her heart.
I have sent you a link, mister.
Who's Mister?
Husband.
But oi, missus, send us a link. I have done. Oh yeah, Amber says, Pixie, do you still want to do an interview with me? I know you tried getting in. If so, here he is.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the first time I've actually had him on my panel.
Yes, I don't. You've never had him on the panel before. Why are you invading this space?
That's not very nice. Can't stop on long. I thought I'd say,
we don't want you on long anyway.
See them.
Is it lunchtime for you?
Not far off.
In other words, he's skiving.
I am. I could do 2 more, but I'm not. Sod that. I've done enough today.
What time do you start?
What time do I start? 7:30.
Yeah, but the only thing is, Bella, that the guy that he works with is off.
Yeah, I know. So do you expect to do his work as well?
Well, we work together, so it's both of us work, really. So.
I get it now.
What?
Adam did the cover of Love Me Tender for a special lady, Jeanette. That's what I meant, not me singing it for a special. Oh.
Is he hitting on you? Have I got to slap him?
No, I wasn't singing Love Me Tender for Jeanette. No.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. I remember you doing it.
Oh,
I was singing it for Bella. Bing bong.
I'm going to say, was it for a certain lady that's just dropped off the panel?
You might have done.
Popped
off.
Well, I tried.
She has a habit of popping off. Poor.
Amber's just said, Jeanette, let him starve. That then he would appreciate you more. No, it's the other way around. Amber, he feeds me.
Oh no, Disco Dave killed himself. We've gone back to the Scottish Dave.
Marley December, hiya.
I can't see the chats because I'm on my phone, obviously.
Oh, bless.
I'm still going to call you Disco Dave, even though you've gone back to your original name, Disco Dave. I mean, Dave.
Dave.
Oh.
Mr. Impression Man and singing.
I'm going to pick up my pre-ordered ham salad in a bit.
Stop bragging.
He's got salad cream.
I'm having Scotch egg and potato salad for lunch. There we go.
Oh, Scotch egg. Salad. I'm going to drive down Kent and nick his Scotch egg.
No.
Dave said he broke his glitter ball.
Oh, no.
How have you managed that?
I think he's metaphorically speaking. I don't think he's actually broke his glitter ball.
Oh.
No, he's broken his glitter, but he spelt it wrong. He tries to put an S at the end. Glitter balls. Must have sat on them.
I did the recording yesterday. You know, I haven't put any of them live yet, but I put down one of Leaving on a Jet Plane.
Have you still got to join in the Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah, I've got to do that. You did left.
I did my bit, sort of.
Yeah, you did. And Random Life Productions did her bit yesterday. She joined the song.
What do you have to do? I've got the link, so I'll go on to
Get
it.
back to
Pat, definitely, Callum.
Shut up, yo.
Get back to work.
Gail says I'm
Go
on.
on to, if you're on, when you're on small,
Yeah.
you go on to my profile, my page, and then there's a thing that says invites, and you click on that, and then it's got Bohemian Rhapsody there, and you can click sing along or join.
Right, do I sing with everybody else, or are you singing on your own?
You sing on your own, and then it adds it to the thing afterwards, and and Smoothie do all the clever editing and stuff.
Okay, I'll have a go.
I would try not to laugh when I was singing
I
mine.
was going to say Chris did his bit, and then after he'd done it, he went, "That were absolute hit."
But
You
with
know
that
what?
song, I didn't want it to be serious because everyone, it's a hard song to sing, and it's just a fun song to do.
Yes, they're very. And like I said, I sang "Leaving on a Jet Plane" last night. You'd have left on a jet plane if you'd have heard it.
All my bags are packed. I'm ready.
Gail
to
said,
go.
"Put your headphones, Bella, and sing. That's all you have to do."
I've got headphones. I put headphones on and sing. God.
All her bags are packed. She's ready to go. She's leaving on a jet plane.
Well,
I might send one of you. I might send one of you something that I've sung, so you can see why I don't put them up.
If it can't be half as bad as what mine is.
Or
It
as someone
is.
else's we know, but I'm not saying names.
well, it's been bantered about today because we're going on about. I was saying I am what I am, and Gail says, "Oh, that's a good idea. I can feel a smule coming on."
That's a hard song to sing as well. I am what I am.
I know, but I'm going to have a go at it and to come up with a group thing for us to do that as well because it'd be hilarious.
Gail says, "Chris, I was crap. I kept getting out of sync with the song," and she says, "Bella, send it to me."
Out of sync? I've never been in sync.
Your laugh.
You've been in the kitchen sink.
Emma says she didn't get Smule because it's saying $7.99 a week. Is that right, Adam? You can get. I mean, Chris paid $3.99.
No, $5.99.
Oh, $5.99. That's it.
I think
you
it's
paid $5.99.
the iPad to the Android, but I don't really know. There are ways of getting it cheaper.
We see Chris does his on his phone.
Yeah, I do mine on my phone. I don't bother doing it on my computer.
Not easy.
She'll stop nagging me to do it when she sees this.
And Disco Dave did said, "Hi, Emma. I've listened to your singing vid. You are very, very talented."
She's my favourite singer.
Yeah. And mine too.
Copycat.
And mine.
Copycat.
You can get annual membership for 99 quid.
Anyway, I'm going to get going.
Okay.
See you a bit.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Fallen Angel. So yes, but I mean, some say there are a lot of talented singers out there.
There are.
But I must say, and I mean it, that Emma is one of the favourites.
She is.
She's got an absolutely awesome voice.
Her and Sarah Burchett. The two
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
I did say about Sarah the other week because I was saying like there's two that are very, very talented singers, but they're not. You know what I mean? The mums, the wives, etc. But I think that they're both very talented.
And they're both sort of in. I would imagine
in their
30s. They're not old people. They're not really young. They're just sort of.
Yeah. I mean, it's
average. They're average people. Not being nasty. Not saying anything horrible. But they're just normal every day. They're not.
that
special.
That have got a talent for singing. Yeah. Right. Dave says he's going to. His son's birthday today is 8. Say happy birthday to Michael. Happy birthday to
Happy birthday, Michael. Happy birthday, Michael.
Gail said, "Did you email her, Bella?"
No, I sent it via Messenger.
Oh. But it's very, rare to find people with that sort of talent, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Do you Disco Dave? Because I'm still going to call you that. You're not going to let it go.
Because we know him as Disco Dave. It's hard to drop that moniker, isn't it, if you know what I mean.
It's like Barry, isn't it? You can't.
Yeah, he's still Vlog Barry or whatever you want to call
Yeah, it's because just because he's changed his channel name, we still refer to him as Vlog from the Bog.
Yeah.
Because we've known him that long with that name, it's hard to refer to him as something else, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's that weird Barry Views. Yes, you do, Chopper. You've got a talent for making things and creating.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like each individual person's got their own special talent, if you know what I mean.
On our own channels, like
I've got very special talents. I can I can talk, I can sing, I can jump.
But yeah, I mean, even in your own thing, you've got a talent for making people laugh. You do carry, you know, you're basically a jack of all trades, if you know what I mean.
No, shucks, I'm going to go, you're going to hide.
But you know what I mean? I mean, Emily, you know, Emily's got her talent. She draws, she writes songs, she sings, you know what I mean? I just make cakes and live stream. You know, I mean, each individual has got their own specialities or special talents, if you know what I mean.
Of course.
I mean, Crimson does his raps and he does his gaming videos. You know, the list goes on. Gail does a photography. She does a smule. You know, each individual person has got their own niche or their own talent.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? And that's not me, like, you know, bum creeping or anything.
No, of course not. It's true. It's absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, like Nick, he's got his photography and, you know, he does his volunteer work, etc., etc. Each individual person has got their own niche and their own talent in, you know, in their own right. The Chopper's just said, I scare old people and little children and myself when I look in the mirror.
That's a talent. There you go, Chopper. There's a talent. You can scare people. You know,
I mean, and going back to this thing, I mean, Barry has got a talent for making people laugh, you know, and his jokes and etc., etc. And the list goes on, if you know what I mean.
You know, earlier on I said a while ago, because that video I made this morning, that I'd lost 3 subscribers. Well, I've got 2 of them back, so it's going back up again.
What happened to me? I lost 4 and I've got 2 back. I don't know. I don't understand.
Nor do I. Oh, and I've set up a new playlist on my channel, which is called #Coffee Crew. So all of us regular members who are in the Coffee Crew, I'm going to post a video from each of your channels in it.
Oh.
I've made a start. I've done.
Make sure you get the good side.
I have. I've got your coffee morning with awesome friends. And I've got Gail's Budget Beauty Box. There's a video 5 months ago. The Night House quiz from the Father's Day quiz and Emily's original song that she did. That's so far. I've got to add more people to it, but it takes time to add videos to playlists. It takes forever to.
Yeah. Oh, Chopper's on 818 now.
Ooh.
Going up. Streak is ever closer. So there we go. A bit closer to the 1K. Yeah, Bella's Gail's put, Bella, you can sing. I think you need to practice on your breathing and actually have the confidence you can sing. I did a thank you for the music yesterday. I blasted it out. I just let it go.
Oh, your ABBA one, Brandon, was brilliant with that person you sang with. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed that, Gail. It was good.
It's I sound different when I'm singing on my own without being recorded.
You think you sound fantastic and amazing.
I'm going to say I can see a shadow in the background, Bella.
Hello, Baz. You've gone all furry, Baz.
I am.
Hey, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You all right, mate? Yeah. What else we got on this morning?
It's just us three at the minute.
Just your three.
Everyone else has
on this morning, haven't you?
Everyone else has gone and left us.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm assuming that Vicky's still in the land of Nod.
Yeah.
Hello, Jeanette. How are you, love?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm not so bad, not so bad. I hope he's got that parking space ready for my bike.
You better be quick because he's not there at the moment. So get here, get to Jeanette's quickly. You can take over his space.
He says he's marked one especially for him.
Hey, the Chopper says they call him the Streak. I thought they called you the Steak. But...
I am Mary, and Emma says she's on 286 now.
Ooh. It's because you're an amazing singer. That's why everyone's loving your singing.
She says she wants like community subs like Adam, and said genuine subs, and that's what I have because love and support I have had is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Random wants to know your Smule. I don't think Emma's not on Smule, she said.
Yeah.
Because of the price, I think.
Let's do a GoFundMe to get Emma on Small. Get Emma on Small. Dennis, sort it out. Get your missus on Small.
If you try to do it on the iPad, Emma, it's dearer. I don't know why, because I tried to get it on my iPad. They wanted $7.99 a week.
Well, that's what Emma put. She said they wanted $7.99. Hi, Good Cell Life.
Hello.
That's Apple want that. If you go
I just want to say a thank you for the thumbs down. By the way, again, very much appreciate it. The second one will probably come a bit later on. It's like a regular thing now. I can just get the two. So, hiya, Donnie. How are you? So yeah. So thank you for the thumbs down. The second one will probably come a little bit later. I do appreciate it. So I did tune into Donnie's Waffle Wednesday yesterday.
Oh, that graphic, the graphics on his live coming down with the waffles.
I was facing in there and he kept saying, bloody hell, he says, what? I don't know what I'm doing.
I know. Oh, yeah, and Donnie, you're there. Who is that chap you were talking to, that bottle caps at the America? He's hilarious. He does sound a bit like Numbskull, but it's not Numbskull, but he does sound a bit like Numbskull.
So, yes, you know, and I sort of, I weren't criticising or anything, but when it first came on, you couldn't hear him because he got the music so loud. So he says, oh, thanks, you know, he says, I don't know what I'm doing. He says, I'm new to this OBS thing. He got the green screen and everything. But it did come right in the end. Yeah, and same as Nick says, a thumbs down is still a view. You know, same as I said, you know, when they're going to get it into the thick head, that it's gave me a view and it's gave me watch time.
Exactly.
That's why I say thank you to them.
You know, if you go, there's a YouTube page. I don't know what it is. I'll send it to you. When it's like I found it on Google, and it's now they've said it doesn't matter about thumbs down because they're going by activity on your channel as opposed to thumbs down. Yeah. So
I mean, somebody did do a thing about it, and it was a channel called Drone Worship, and he actually showed you the evidence, like via analytics and everything, that YouTube actually pay you more for thumbs down than they do thumbs up.
Yeah.
It says, I know Jeanette Pickering, I had set it up wrong. I couldn't listen to myself because he he tried about 3 earphone sets, and he still couldn't hear himself. Oh, Bottle Caps is from Canada. I have seen him in Midnight Ravens.
I meant Canada. I didn't mean America. He's in Canada. I did know that.
Oh, Gail's put, Emma, you can sign up for free. And you can duet with people. That's what I do.
Yeah, if you sing with somebody else and you don't want to sing solo, it's free.
Yeah. Mary says, I gave you a big thumbs up, Jeanette. Well, same as I say, Mary, it's same every video, every live stream. I get the same 2 thumbs down. So it's just my way of showing appreciation to the people that actually do give me thumbs down, because I don't care. It's a view. It's boosting my view time up.
Exactly.
Chopper says, I got my kendo sticks beside my bed now. He says he's going to play about with OBS before he goes live next time. Well, same as I said in the chat, it's when you're not used to it, it's just getting the right settings, etc., you know, till you get the right thing. You know, I mean, once you get used to it, once you know what you're doing, it'll be like second nature.
I don't think
one day I'd like to get a green screen so I could actually do some sort of more.
Well, Chris has actually got a green screen, but I think he's only ever used it once, and it's all the setting up and palaver, you know, setting it up and whatnot. And Donny says it's a view, baby.
And also the other problem with me doing green screen, because I do all my videos mainly in my front room, and it's tiny, and I haven't got anywhere to store anything.
Well, you see, Chris's is just like 2 things, and then you put the green screen over a thing. But I mean, where Chris does his live streams and everything, the table's directly behind him, so it means shoving all the table back. And he says green screen is a lot easier than what I thought.
I did a video this morning, and where it's getting a little bit duller in the mornings now, it's not quite so bright in the mornings.
Yeah.
I had to put my ring light on, and I don't like using it. I don't like that sort of light. It was dull this morning. Though. No. It's dull now, isn't it?
I'm going to say I was down nearest about, I think it was about 5:15, and it was sort of just getting light, but it wasn't light, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the days are definitely drawing in, aren't they?
A few weeks ago, it's 4 o'clock, it's daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right investing in a proper green screen, but all you've got to do is get like a green shower curtain or something, or some green fabric. That works just as well as what like a proper green screen does. But you see, the problem that Chris had was it's all right trying to set something like that up in our living room, but there's no to hang it on, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Nick says just get a green sheet, Adam, and hang it over the curtain rail, something like that.
Yeah. There was something I was trying to do before, and it just didn't sort of work out properly, but I'll figure it out eventually when I can be bothered.
But yeah, same as I say, I mean, not everybody can afford to buy a green screen. It's just, you know, you got like green sheets or I mean, like
I have to learn how to do the actual green screen side of it on OBS. I can access OBS and do all that. It's doing all the sort of technically bits that I've got to figure out.
Says, where do I go to hear the singing? A lot of people, Mary, have done, because like Pixie's done singing, and it gives you an app to download it to YouTube.
Right, come on.
Yeah, Gail says green paper works as well.
Ah, right.
Oh, Nick says it doesn't have to be green. It just has to be a solid colour for when you select the promo.
I can't. You've got. It's no good. You've got to have this OBS.
Yeah, it could be white, it could be black, it could be green, it could be purple, it could be orange, it could be any colour. As long as it's one colour. I do know that, but it's just learning how to actually do it all on OBS when it comes.
Oh, Chopper says they did a live stream this afternoon. Some vintage photos I found.
Ooh.
Even found some vintage Scout badges. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, it's same as Chris says.
So you doing it?
Yeah.
I mean, the effect is good, but it's all the setting up and all. You know, I mean, it's a lot of hassle setting up wise, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you look on Bossman's channel, there is a lot of Smule songs on there. There is one in the process at the moment, Bohemian Rhapsody, they all doing as a group.
That's great, that is. That's really nice. Really, really good, that is.
What's good?
He's painting.
Can't tell you.
Is it a secret?
It's top secret.
What, and if you tell me you've got to kill me?
It's right. He's painting.
What are we painting? You'll see it when I've finished it. At the
Oh.
moment, nobody sees me painting till they're finished.
Except me and the dog.
Hope it's a finish by next week.
And Tessa's lips are sealed. Yeah, it's the same technique for when you're doing replacement heads, like I did in one of my videos. Gail says, true that, Nick. I think Green Bay Wacky is good at the old OBS green screen, yeah. Gail says, Baz is colouring you a green wall.
Our Gail. Is that our Gail?
Our Gail.
Our Gail, yeah.
So yeah. So next thing you know, Bella will be doing green screen and OBS.
Oh, God, blimey. Yeah, when Gail comes up, I might get it done.
Gail, any news on the drones?
Well, Chris keeps posting these links, Baz, but I think it's falling on deaf ends.
If we had the money, you could have 10 drones. And then he says, no, I don't really want one. Cause you do. You say you don't. He says, no, I don't really want one. I said, well, if we're going to shell out that much money, you better make your mind up. He says, no, I don't think I really want one. I'll have more fishing gear and more painting gear, and then Chris comes on and he thinks he wants one. Oh,
is that Chris's fault? Is that Pixie's fault?
I know.
Yeah. We'll blame him because he's not here to defend it.
I missed your live stream last night.
Yeah, Pixies.
Yeah.
You're in bed.
He's in bed.
Yeah, it didn't. What time were it? I can't remember. I've been to bed since then. About 8:15, I think he went live, didn't he?
No, later than
that. Nick's putting his 2 pennies worth in. He says, I'd a makeup Baz and hold it for ransom until you get one. Bella will call it I'm in the twilight zones.
Nick, I've already tried that, mate. It didn't work.
No, he hasn't.
But oh, there is a new one coming out. Unique. 499 quid, geared to beginners. Mind you, I just forked out loads for my niece's wedding. I'm skint.
Oh yeah, Gal is. Yeah, she's got the wedding. Yeah.
Nick's put hashtag free Bella's makeup.
Yeah, so anybody wants any makeup, they can have it free.
Yeah.
That's it. You tell him, Bella. Because Vicky says to me, she says, in when it were quiz, she says, well, Bella showed me all her makeup. She says, and then she was saying, well, you've got more than me. She says, I beg to differ.
No, all it is Vicky's is all in those storage boxes.
Yeah.
Whereas mine's spread out more. So it looks more. Do you know what I mean? But Vicky's got a fair whack there. For someone who ain't a beauty channel, she's got a fair whack of makeup.
Chopper says he's doing a series on historical places around my town. Yeah, I would. I mean, it's like us in the UK would love to see your town.
Anything where he is. Even his dungy.
Equinox says the Mavic 2 is out soon. And Gail says, I know DJI bleeding delay an announcement. Well, weren't it supposed to be made on the 25th of July or something? He's just having his jam salad. I think he means ham salad. Not taste very nice jam and salad, would it?
My mum used to put olive oil and salt on her, olive oil and sugar on her salad.
Some people do, love.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people do. Well, I was in catering, yeah, people used to ask for it.
Olive oil
and sugar.
Well, it's like it says bloody phone. But the thing is, I mean, like a lot of people like not eat the breakfast or a fry up without black pudding. Now, I absolutely detest black pudding.
No, I don't mind it, but Bez loves it.
Oh, I detest it. Just basically knowing what's in it.
I love it. Black pudding's the best thing ever.
Boo.
Black pudding, bacon.
Right.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Equinox says jam and peanut butter is nice.
Don't like peanut butter.
No, I'm not a peanut butter. Even though I like peanuts.
Yeah, I love peanuts.
Yeah, I don't like peanut
sauce
butter.
on a Sunday dinner.
You see, Chris, it don't matter whether we're having pork or whether we're having chicken or beef or whatever, he has mint sauce on it or on everything.
I had tomato sauce on everything.
But you see, the thing is, what is black pudding? Best way to describe it, it's a pig's intestine filled with pig's blood and fat, basically. Horrible. Yeah, it's pig's blood in a sausage. Yeah. Hi, Vicky. It's all right. We're putting you on the naughty step for being late.
Yeah. Tut, 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 tut,
Yeah.
tut.
We're putting you on the naughty step for being late.
Who is it, Vicky?
Yeah.
Trouble.
Hiding all that makeup.
Chopper says, what spotted dick? Right.
There's two versions of spotted dick.
It's just a sponge pudding with currants and sultanas and whatever, and that's basically all spotted dick is. And black pudding.
It's a suet pudding with
yeah.
That yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I came in at the right time. Spotted dick, eh?
Coming at an interesting time.
Yes. Oh, sorry I'm late. I just woke up.
Yes, it's
how's Austin's finger?
Oh, it's a nasty gash,
It is.
but it finally stopped bleeding, and it's very small, but it's
deep.
Yeah, it's pretty deep, but he says it stings, and I think he'll be fine.
What did he do, Vicky?
He was at the park yesterday, and I guess he was playing with a metal pole or stick or something, and it right about here on his pinky, he sliced right into it.
They're the worst, though, aren't they? When they, they're little, but they're deep.
They hurt. Paper cuts hurt as well.
Yeah. This is more than a paper cut, Bella. I actually saw it. I saw it just literally after he just got in and after he'd done it. Ugh. It's like going down in a lift, isn't it? When you sort of talk about that sort of thing, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, it was pretty deep. It was about it was only about this big, but it was really deep. So
and Chris says anybody would think it was early in the morning in Canada.
yeah, it's not like it's 7 a.m. or anything, you know.
Guess what he's doing here, Vicky?
And he says, "Hello, my darling."
Guess what he's doing outside, Vicky?
Right, it's raining.
Yeah, it's raining.
Yay!
Well, we ain't got the rain yet, but I'm sure it's heading our way because it is quite dull here as well.
Not much rain, but at least it's raining.
Yeah. Well, I was saying last
I'm
night.
going to stand out in the rain for a second.
Hi, Hazel's Reptiles. How are you? And Equinox says, "Here's a question for you guys. What's the most embarrassing thing you have been to the A&E for?" Well, I've never actually been to A&E. I did go with my mum once because she broke one of her fingers, and the second one was a few months back. I had to go to A&E with Pixie because he broke his big toe.
Got stung on my backside.
Mine was when my eldest daughter stuck a button up her nose. And I was pregnant with my youngest daughter, so she had to have an X-ray, but they wouldn't let me go in.
Yeah, because we've been pregnant.
Yeah,
I tell a lie, I have actually been to the A&E myself, but it was, you know, like the pain I had yesterday, it was exactly like that. And I woke up in the morning and my neck were absolutely killing me. So I went to the emergency doctor and he thought I'd pulled a muscle. That's what these out of hours doctors thought I'd pulled a muscle. Now, I got up the next morning and my neck right here. So Chris says, right, get in the car, we're going down to A&E. So I did go to the A&E and I actually got admitted that day because they couldn't understand why my neck was so swollen. I had all these tests, they still couldn't decide what it were. But ending up, all my left breast were red raw and they put it down to cellulitis. So that is the only time I've ever been to A&E.
Oh. I don't know if I yeah, I know, eh?
Well, Chopper says, I cut off my big toe off and cut the top of my finger off on the lawnmower blades.
Oh, I'm going to go make a coffee on that note.
Yeah, and Chris has basically put it in there or something like, Jeanette went with the Hoover once. No, he's lying. No, I didn't go with the Hoover.
I don't think you guys want to hear mine.
Oh, Nick's saying, when I was a kid, we had an old wooden seesaw. I got a splinter in... He says he got a splinter in his bum. And his mum couldn't get it out, so I had to go to A&E to get it removed. That has got to be embarrassing. I bruised, this is Gail, I bruised my ribs trying to break into my house after locking myself out. I climbed on a bin trying to pry a window open, fell off the bin and hit a wall. Oh dear.
Only only
You can just imagine Gail on top of the...
just picture it, yeah.
It's sort of, you get that vision in your head and Gail standing on a bin trying to break into her own house and falling off. You know, and all you can see is these legs waving in air and it's... Chris says he had to read that twice. Oh dear. But no, that is the one and only time I've ever been to A&E, and it isn't an embarrassing story. It's just the only time I've been to A&E. But I've been with Mum because she said, as I say, and what it were, we was moving, and Chris had took the wardrobe, but Mum thought it were clever trying to lump this wardrobe door up the stairs, but it backfired on it because it fell down, and she went like that to stop it from falling. And I think she broke one of her fingers anyway, but that's the only other time I've been in A&E. So, I tell a lie. I have been to A&E another time. It was when my eldest son had been climbing a tree and he fell out and took him straight to the doctor. The doctor thought he'd only sprained his wrist, but the next morning that had swelled up, took him straight down to A&E and he'd got a hairline fracture on his wrist. So the only like 3 times I've been down, had to go down to A&E.
I've had to go several times for my boys. Only one severe one for me when I was like 19 years old. But yeah, we won't talk about that one. But the boys, Sean's been probably about 6 times for his head. He's got an X on his forehead because he split his head open twice, and yeah.
I've thought of another one. Thought of another one. We had to take Callum because he was on a friend's trampoline. His leg slipped through the thing, and he actually cut his knee open on one of the springs that hold the thing together. So that's another one. So, but I've only actually been myself once. Oh dear. It says a very close second 2 years ago. I stepped out the back door, slipped on the wet floor, went arse over tit and fractured ball and socket in my ankle. Oh dear.
Who was that?
That's Nick.
Wow.
6 weeks in plaster and 8 weeks on crutches. So yeah. So as I say, I've been to A&E more times with other people than I've actually been there myself. I've only ever been to A&E once with myself.
I think the majority of mums will say that though.
Well, same as I say, there's only like my eldest. I mean, he's 32 now. So once when he got an hairline fracture on his wrist, and once with Callum when his leg slipped through the trampoline. So, but they only sort of two of my kids that I've had to go to A&E with.
No. Each one of my boys has been to the emergency at least once. Jordan, my oldest boy, he was coming to visit me, and waiting at a bus stop in the wintertime, and he went to step over in front of one of those newspaper boxes, slipped and hit his head on it, got him a nice gash in the back of his head. So that was nasty. Sean, like I said, with that, he's broke his wrist, other things. So he's been in a few times. Austin went in for, he was running down the hallway after his father, and his dad ducked into the kitchen, but he kept going and tripped and fell, and I have a heater at the front of the door, and he got a gash in his head. And Carter, he was outside playing with his buddies just last was it last week? The year before, I think. It was Halloween, and they were out there playing, and I guess somebody took a rake with the leaves in it and went like this, and there was a rock hit him right in the side of the head. And a nice little gash, had to take him for stitches.
See you, Gail. She says work's calling.
Bye, Gail.
Equinox.
I'm going to go myself, Jeanette, Bella,
Okay,
and Vicky, because I want to get some stuff done the rest of the afternoon. So I really thank you very much for having me up on the panel.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
And I'll see you all when I see you.
Okay, then I'll see you later.
Take care. I'll speak to you later. I'll speak to you later, Vicky.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Nick says, yeah, when he was a kid, he had a season ticket at A&E.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah.
Pixie said, and she said once, lol, they all rolling in now. Well, they're not actually me going to the A&E. I've only ever been to the A&E once.
It's for the kids, isn't it?
Yeah. Nick says he's broken his nose 3 times, my wrist 3 times, ankle twice, leg twice, knuckle 3 times. Yeah, so he's a little accident prone.
He sounds like me. I fractured one ankle, tore ligaments in the other, and then of course just 10 or 11 years ago now, I broke about 11 years ago now. Yeah, I broke my left leg and ankle, and 5 pregnancies.
Oh, and Chris says hi to Baz's left arm.
Hey, Baz.
Chopper said when he had his motorcycle accident, but he doesn't remember, woke up in Brisbane Hospital in traction and was told I was not going to walk again.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's crazy. See, that's the thing. I've got an embarrassing one, which I won't tell, but I mean, there's several things that we end up going to the hospital for. It's just, it blows you away, especially with your kids.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about me, it's my kids.
Yeah. I mean, I watched this, like in the UK, there's a program called 24 Hours in A&E. The most that you sort of can't, the ones you can't comprehend has been somebody that had shoved a pea in the rear.
Oh.
You know, and it's a case that you've got to get it out because they start sprouting and everything, don't they?
Yep.
And then there were a couple of weeks ago, there were a little girl had shoved a peanut up her nose. And I'm thinking, well, my kids has never done anything like that, you know.
My Emma did. She chucked a button up her nose. And I tried to get it down with tweezers, but the more I was trying to get it down, the further it was going up.
Yeah. Well, you see this program, 24 Hour in they've got like these long nose like things, you know. And you know, and their mums is there, you know, worrying because they'll say, well, I'm going to have this last try at getting it out, and if we can't, we're going to have to put them under general anaesthetic and do it that way.
Yeah.
You know, and it's bad enough, you know, but you can't understand. I mean, same as I say, none of my kids ever did anything like that. But, you know, is it a boredom thing? You know, you know,
always playing with their nose,
pouring things up the nose or in the ear.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when your kids never, like my kids have never done out like that, you can't understand, you know, why kids sort of put things in up the nose or in the ear.
Well, like that video, it was on America's Funniest Videos, but this one kid had swallowed, you know, those balls that come with the little light up thing inside, and you smack it and it starts flashing. Well, he had swallowed one of those, and I guess his mom thought it was funny. He would jiggle like this, and the thing would start flashing inside. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, how you doing,
I mean, it's like, let's say, for instance, if they swallow batteries and everything, there's so many chemicals and whatever in battery. You know,
what I was thinking, yeah.
You know, it's so dangerous to swallow things like batteries or things like that because there's like components inside them. You don't know what the makeup of them is, so it can be really dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Nick says he did his cruciate ligaments playing football. And that's Chris.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. So how are you this morning, Bella?
I'm fine. You think I've got more makeup than you, but mine's spread out. Yours is all. If I was to get 2 of your boxes and compact all mine in it, do you know what I mean? What are you doing?
I do nothing. I was going to say hello to Vicky.
How you doing, Baz?
Hello, sweetheart. How are you? You late this morning? You had a naughty step.
Yeah, I am. I'm late.
Oh, I don't know. Don't worry, love. I won't sack you.
But
thank you.
But I've got it's mine's kind of all spread out in different drawers and.
Yeah.
Shut up, Baz. I can see you.
She's watching out of the corner of her eye now. What was? but I was watching the video. You've got more lipstick lipstick than me, maybe, but I don't know. We're gonna have to sit there. I'm gonna have to count mine. You have to count yours and tell me.
But for
I don't know.
For someone who hasn't got a beauty channel, you know what I mean? I didn't have that when I didn't have that before I had a beauty channel.
I've not done anything. I'm sat here quite innocently.
You'd make the spare room better.
She's gonna have to go back and watch the footage. But yeah, it was funny. I was looking at it, but the nail polish, I went, yeah, I definitely have more than that.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of nail polish. My nail polishes go like once you've opened them, once they get halfway down, they can go a bit like goopy.
Yeah. You just have to shake them a lot, but I just find if it starts to get to the point where you can't mix it again, shake it, then it's it's no point in keeping it.
Some people say put a bit of nail varnish remover in with it, but I've tried that and they don't sit right.
No, put a nail varnish remover around the tops where you take it out.
I know you tell me.
Easier.
He tells me to do that. It says because I can never undo the nail polish bottles ever. I can't undo them. So and it says when I finish using it, wipe round the top with nail varnish remover, and then when you undo it, it'll be easier to undo.
Yeah,
do
exactly.
I do it? No,
it doesn't work. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of tricks. It's like there's this list of when your makeup expires and stuff like that too. Right? Yeah. So, but yeah, you'll like the quiz when it comes up. I think it'd be the week after next that comes up. But I found a couple of things that I was grossed out by.
I don't ever look at date. I do. The only thing that I've really watched dates with, all skincare and mascara. You've got to be really careful with mascara and foundation. But I don't really watch because other things you can tell, like lips. If lipstick's past its date, it smells horrible. You can smell it.
Hi, Tina.
Yeah. I just want to say, Tina, last night, sorry about last night. We were in a call last night and I had to jump off because I had to go deal with something with my son. And I felt bad because I dropped off and then apparently Adam and we had to drop off. It just, I don't know what happened with them, I think, but I had to go deal with something with my son. So sorry about that. Yeah. But
Nick says here's another tip. Bella works with paint, so it might work with nail varnish.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I'd try it at least once. If it's one you're going to throw it anyways, just try it anyway, right? So, see if it works. But, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm late and I'm yawning. Oh boy.
Emily's back.
Emily. She's such a sweetie.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to go because I need something to eat and my arm's going dead.
What's Baz doing?
He's doing
medication.
That's our tablets. This is the blue side, mine's the pink side. And he puts them in there once a week and fills it up.
I don't. I've just got like a big bag full. Look.
Oh no, I've seen yours when we went away.
Yay! This is mine. This is it. Plus vitamins. That's it. I have 2 vitamins. Thank God that's all I have. I don't know how you guys do it.
That's just reminded me, Vicky.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to take my horse tablet.
Yeah, see, these are the other ones I take. Vitamins.
Yeah, well, these are prescribed to me by the doctors, since I had my surgery. That replaced all the vitamins and minerals that my body don't produce.
Oh, okay.
But the only reason why I take it is I have to take it after food, otherwise it gives me indigestion, etc.
I'm going to go, guys, because I need something to eat. My arm's gone dead. So
Okie dokie then, Bella.
I'll sit and I shall go and read that thing. I'll probably send a choice email back to you.
Bye, Bella.
See you later, Bella.
Bye,
See you later.
bye.
Bye.
Bye, Baz. Oh, so, what
Yeah,
did I miss
it's
this
all right.
week?
It's all right, Michelle. I was on. Pixie was on a call with me, so I didn't actually see your comment. So.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Oh boy.
So I have posted an invitation out to you. Sorry about not seeing it. Some as I say, I was on the phone to Pixie, so
Yeah.
Nick says it's the air inside that makes it go off.
Oh boy. Yeah, sorry I slept in this. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Sorry, sorry, I didn't see your comment, Michelle. Same as I say, Pixie phoned me up, so everything were muted and I didn't see your comment, so I do apologise.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Well, at least you're gonna get it, Tina. That's the main thing. Yeah. But yeah, last I didn't get to bed till about 3:30 this morning, so that's why I'm a little late this morning.
Oh, Equinox says when you have finished, put the lid on firmly and turn the bottle upside down.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hopefully that works. Ooh. Excuse me.
So what I want to know is, how come Nick knows all these tips about nail varnish?
Exactly. I was just going to say that. Is there some we don't know, Nick?
Yeah, I'm going to say, is there something you need to get off your chest, Nick?
Maybe he has a fetish.
I'm not even going to comment.
But I mean, same as I say, I mean, I've got loads of nail varnishes, but I don't use them because my nail. I mean, only time I use them is if I put false nails on, which is not very often. But I mean, I've got sort of one that's like growing, but I've got like calcium deficiency, and with the thyroid, the thyroid underactive thyroid. In my nails, I've got like all ridges.
Oh, wow.
And, my nails are very brittle, so they don't grow as a rule, if you know what I mean.
Mine, I find, Jeanette, are like that too. Like they'll split down the side here.
Yeah, some as I say, that one is sort of, it grows a little bit.
Yeah.
And I find some of them sort of grow, but then they get to a certain length and then they break.
What is that from? Do you know?
It's something to do with this thyroid, underactive thyroid. It's basically the thyroid function is all about hormones.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's my
basically your thyroid gland dictates sort of like every function of your body, if you know what I mean. I mean, before I was diagnosed with the underactive thyroid, my skin was dry. It was like scaly snake skin.
Yeah.
And the fact that I got no underarm hair, basically, it's just like, I mean, loosely describing it, it's an hormone thing.
Okay. Because, like, I have underarm hair and everything else. I sweat like a sieve. But my nails and stuff like that, they used to grow pretty good. But they're like yours. Like, you get a certain, like, look at how long they are now. They won't get much longer than that.
Yeah, mine's exactly the same. And Nick says to put the record straight, it's a tip I picked up off a painter and decorator. So there's no reason why I should work with nail polish, which after all is paint.
Yeah, sure.
Me thinks he does protest too much. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Oh, Pixie's back. Bye, Tina.
But yeah, though the one thing I heard that will help strengthen nails, and I don't know if you can eat this, is Jello. It's
back.
Hello,
You sent him the link, and he's in and out like something not right. Note to self: where's my pen? Don't send me the link again.
I'm not come on the mother. I'll get abused.
How are you, Pixie, my love?
I'm okay, my darling. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right then.
Yeah, Nick's giving us all these tips about nail varnish and says, "Is there something you need to tell us?"
This is if it says it's not dressing up as a woman. It's because he already does it.
I didn't say that, Nick. I didn't say that.
You did. No,
Nick says raw jelly.
Yeah. Well, he says what you can do, like not. My friend says what you can do is, when you mix it, and you put in the cold water and everything, you don't have to put it in the fridge or nothing like that, but you drink it.
I mean, I don't know whether you can see if I put my nail. You can't really see. Can you see the ridges in my nails?
Yeah.
And most of my fingers are the same look with the same ridges.
Yeah, I have the same thing.
Be careful with that middle finger.
There you go.
But yeah, near enough every single fingernail is just like that. They've got really bad ridges in them.
Is it where you can like literally go like this across it and you can feel it?
Yeah. I mean,
see, I have that same issue.
You see, if you look at my thumbnails, they're the worst. Can you see them? Can you see the ridges?
Yeah.
And nearly every single one of my fingernails are the same.
That's not bad, but
Jeanette, I have those too.
Wow.
But you see, I have a problem, Michelle. I've got an underactive thyroid. I do take medication for it, but I was once told when I first got diagnosed with an underactive thyroid that it's like an hormone thing, and that hormone dictates every function of your body.
Yeah. You have to watch
I have
your thyroid.
I have alopecia areata, so that affects the nails as well.
Oh, wow.
Right. Yeah, Nick says just eat it out of the packet.
Yeah.
Oh, jelly. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you can. It doesn't matter how you do it, but lots of Jello, and apparently that will strengthen nails. And there's something in it that the gelatin, I think it is, that'll strengthen.
I've never actually heard that, to be quite honest. You know, but it's same as I say. I mean, you've seen the evidence for yourself. That literally every single one of my fingernails has got them ridges on it.
Should we buy tons of bloody round trees next?
But yeah, but the only thing is, can you remember before my surgery? That's all I'm saying.
Sweetheart, I can't remember what I'd done 5 minutes ago.
Well, before my weight loss surgery, when I had what they call it's to shrink your kidneys and everything.
Oh, okay.
I could only have like 6 pints of milk a day and fat-free yogurt. But they also said you could have this sugar-free jelly.
Okay.
So basically, since then, it's put me off jelly.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, when you're eating something, you know, and it were like 10 days, I had to do this before my surgery. So by the end of it, I were at end of my tether.
Yeah, no doubt, I bet.
Hey, Disney Life of ours, hiya.
Hello.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. That's just what I heard. I mean, I'm sure you can search up on Google different ways to strengthen them or something like that. But
yeah. Nick says it's D-Day at the Gas today, which is Bristol Rovers, I think.
No.
Hey, if we don't sign any players today, there's going to be trouble at the game Saturday.
Oh boy.
Emma says, right, I'm going to go, guys, because I'm getting bad connection, so we'll catch you all later. Bye, Emma. And I do appreciate it. Bye, Emma. But yeah, I mean, just Chris's team, for instance, they've signed multiple players and they still lost twice on trot.
Still pants.
Exactly.
So, I mean, spending all these millions, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know.
We're still getting promoted. Not saying when. Not saying when.
Yeah.
And it was on the news this morning, Chelsea have paid a record amount for a goalkeeper.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Basically, in sort of add-ons and whatever, about 140 odd million, apparently. I think, what the heck?
71 million.
Yeah, but they said there were an agent on this morning saying by the time you put add-ons and this, that, and the other, and payout clause and whatever, it could go up to about 140 million. So, I mean, who the heck is going to pay that much for a goalkeeper?
You'd be surprised.
Chelsea.
Yeah, apparently Chelsea.
Oh,
Cat just whacked her. She's licked cleaning herself, and she just whacked her head off the table.
That's like some hard Lucy do that.
All of a sudden you hear punk, and I'm like, oh
dear.
You dummy. What are you doing? Yeah, I know.
Thank God we don't have to.
Where's everybody gone anyway?
What's that?
Where's everybody gone?
Bella's just dropped off because she shoulder hurting her. Adam's got stuff to do. So, and Nick says he's boycotting at the moment because there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that people aren't happy with. So, and Emily says the song's on fire.
So put it out then.
She's writing a song.
Yes, we need to do a thing for that as well.
Oh, do we? Okay,
yeah, she's got to tell me what she wants me to do yet. I'm just waiting for that.
Basically, I asked her this morning and she says she just wants people to say hashtag no drama.
Yep.
Hashtag no drama, there, said it.
There you go, Emily. Snip it.
And Nick said he didn't renew his season ticket.
Oh, boy.
dear.
Yeah. So,
I'm doing right now, writing out questions for phobia trivia, which won't be for a few weeks, but.
Phobia.
Yeah.
Glad in the head. I've got a phobia at work.
I'll look up that one.
And moths and snakes.
What?
I says moths and snakes.
Oh, snakes, yeah. Whoa. No way, Jose.
Nick says we have the same issue as Blackpool and Blackburn have dodgy owners.
Yeah. I don't know. I still like Manchester, sorry.
Never mind.
Well, you see, the thing is, there was a news flash this morning. They're interested in somebody called Harry Maguire. Now, he left Sheffield United. We're at Tottenham. We played for Leicester.
Yeah, that's true.
Hull. They went to Hull. They were in Premier League. They got relegated, so then they went to Leicester. They went to the World Cup, did ever so well, and now Man United want him for 65 million.
Oh, boy.
And he started off...
Sorry.
Yeah, and he started off at Sheffield United.
Oh, boy.
It's like Kyle Walker. He started off at Sheffield United, and Man City bought him for 50 million last season.
Yeah. Well, Manchester United is playing Leicester, or is it Leicester City? Leicester City.
Yeah. And Nick says that's called lazy-itis, Chris.
It is.
And Super Pop Bro Will once says, "Are you still going?" Yes.
Yeah.
So,
anyway, I've got to go. I've got to go and get back to work. So.
Okay. Then see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye all.
Probably not be going for much longer.
Yeah.
Got things to do.
Hey, I have a question.
Okay.
Carry on, Michelle.
Why is it just my picture and not, me? I don't get it.
What are you? What device are you on?
iPad.
Well, at the top there should be a microphone and a. Let me have a look.
So on an iPad, sometimes if you have it on its side, it should be on the bottom. If you
there's like a video camera with a line through it, and then there's a microphone with a line through it. If you press the microphone, obviously it mutes your microphone. But I'm just going to demonstrate. I'm just going to press the video and it says turn camera off. So basically, you'll just see what.
Yeah.
Instead of seeing my picture, so obviously you must have your camera turned off, or there
Got
you
it.
go.
Yeah. Yay! Oh wait, turn it off. Turn it off.
Hey.
Marley December says, "See you, loves. Enjoyed the live stream. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one."
Yeah.
See, we tech gurus here. You see.
Yeah, exactly. We know what we're doing, sort of.
Yeah, being the operative word there. Sort of. But no, I'm not a technical wizard myself, but I sort of do know bits and bobs.
Oh, hello.
Went flying there.
That's been me the last few days. Because I have a mat on my table that's like a slippery mat. It slides, so I have to keep pushing something up in front of it to keep it from falling.
Hiya, Jean Paul. Are you the one that we've just added to the Facebook group? I'm not quite sure.
Oh, excuse me.
Pardon you?
No. I'm not excusing that. There's no excuse for that on a coffee morning. I'm sure. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that I wasn't subscribed to his channel, but I'm just subscribing to him now.
Hi, William.
So you've got another supporter there, John Paul. So same as I say, that's what the group's aimed at. Making new connections, making new friends, etc.
I supported him.
Yeah. So Michelle supported you. But yes, I don't exactly know how you came to the group, but I appreciate you joining the group, etc. So yeah, we're just a community where we support each other, and that sort of Facebook group is just basically for for people that are the small YouTubers.
He seems to have a really nice channel.
Yes.
I've supported you as well, Jean, but he has 1,048 supporters.
Well, he's got 3 just on the panel, so I mean, it should take him to 1,050, I think.
Yeah. So I see I've missed our DJ Ian this morning.
Yes. It did come on the panel briefly in the hotel room. Oh, Kyle, that's the Uncanny Kyle Wacker. That's who.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Uncanny Kyle Wacker is from New Zealand.
Oh, cool.
And he's been following Pixie and myself for quite a while now. So I didn't know who'd added you, but, obviously it was somebody in the community that had added you because Kyle himself only joined like a few weeks ago.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. Nick had put a post up on the Facebook group, and it's one of these tire swings.
Yeah.
And it's a sheep like swinging on this tire.
Oh no. I guess I have to go check it out now.
Yeah, I thought it really, really funny. It were having a whale of a time, bless it, the sheep was. Oh dear.
I hardly ever go on Facebook anymore.
Well, I just basically, because me and and Chris are obviously the administrators of the group. I go on to check it, you know, see if there's any, you know, videos been posted, etc., etc. But I sort of don't very often, you know. Yeah, I had to laugh as well, Nick, when I was watching it this morning. I thought that were a hoot, actually.
Oh my gosh, that is funny. Holy cow.
you can sort of, this thought goes through your mind of this sheep going wee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You sort of have to let your imagination, you know, run rampant. And I just imagine this sheep as it was swinging, going wee. You know, like it is when they're on, when you're pushing them on swings and they're going aya, wee. And that was what thought went through my head when I was watching it this morning. I was absolutely killing myself for laughter.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's actually stuck and can't get out. But
yeah.
Now he's having a great time.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? You know, your imagination runs a bit wild when you know, when you're watching these things. And, you know, I wonder if it were going wee as it swung backwards and forwards.
Oh my gosh. That's the best. I love it. It's just as good as that the Irish Pug song.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the one. I don't know. I think it was Nick that posted that one as well, where it says, "I can't feckin' run." Poor thing.
I like the one where he posted the picture of RD, whatever it is, at Star Wars, and it says, "God, another one ravaged by drugs," and it were a garbage can. You know, I thought that was dead funny. And it was same, you know, form and everything, except it were a garbage can and it were all rusted up and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I bet that sheep were thinking to itself, now how do I get out of here now?
Yeah,
I've had enough of swinging. How do I get out?
Exactly. I'm done now. Help!
Oh God, I'm stuck.
That's what I'd be thinking. I'd get about halfway through that tire and be like, "Oh crap!"
It's hard to get out when you ain't got no hands, only legs and feet.
That's it. That's right.
Starting, hey guys, I need a little bit of help here.
They're all standing there going, "Yeah, you got yourself into that mess. You get yourself out."
And other sheep saying to it, "Well, you thought it'd be fun to swing in this tire, you know.
Have fun with getting out.
Get yourself out your own mess."
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Well, we've got active imaginations.
Run wild in the morning. Especially when you
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so how have you been, Michelle?
Good.
That's it? That's all.
Wonderful.
I say, "Have you been?" and I get good.
Well, we had a thunder lightning storm in the middle of the night, and that kept me up for a while.
Oh.
Yeah, it was quite loud. I was hugging my pillows.
Oh.
We see that is one thing that don't bother me, even though I'm a light sleeper and it would wake me up. It's not something that bothers me, if you know what I mean. It don't bother me. It's just the fact that the thunder's that loud that we're being a light sleeper, you know.
Yeah.
That's the only factor in it. I mean, and I actually love to see thunder and lightning storms, but, you know, it's same as I say, it's the fact that if it's in the middle of the night, it wake me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple really big ones, so that literally scared me awake. So,
yeah. Well, yeah, sometimes those cracks can be like right over your head, and it's like, ooh.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. It was in my room.
Oh my God.
Well, I want to tell you something now. We once went to Cornwall on holiday, and we was in a caravan, and it was actually all right until the night before we were due to come home. And to say it was a humdinger of a storm is sort of putting it politely.
Oh boy.
It was horrendous, and I'm sat there. I mean, that's the only time I've sort of got scared, because I sort of sat bolt upright in bed, and I went, but we in a tin can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be in a caravan. And I went, you know, what if we get struck by lightning? We sort of, you know, the caravan is metal. You know what I mean? That's just,
Yeah.
well, if it strikes us, and that was the only time I panicked about thundering and lightning.
Oh, yeah.
We're okay. It went off after a little bit. But when we went to go home the next morning, there were all these road signs, this road's closed off, flooding. And so it must have been an humdinger of a storm, because there were several roads that were closed off.
Yeah. We had one here one morning. I think it was at like 12 o'clock at night. And I woke up, and all I could hear was the wind was literally bending trees. It was that windy.
Oh dear.
And I'm like, oh Lordy, what's going on? And they had a warning. They had a hurricane warning. And I'm like, we don't usually get that here. So I'm like panicking, right? I'm like, okay, it was that bad that they had the warning on till about 1:30 in the morning. And I was just sitting there praying. I'm like, okay, do I get up? Do I get the kids? Do I take them downstairs to the basement? What do I do? You know, and then right about 1:30 it died down, and that was it. And I was like, oh.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, like, I'm going back sort of probably 8-9 years ago. We lived in a coastal village called Great Yarmouth, which is near where Raven lives.
Okay, yeah.
They was predicting this storm like the day previous.
Yeah.
Saying we're going to have a big storm and whatever. So anyway, we goes to bed that night. I think it was probably about 10:30, 11 time. And I'd had a phone call from one of my friends. Now, there was her husband, and at the time she'd only got the one child.
Right.
And, so we went to bed, and as a sort of, you know, as a laugh, I says to, because we at that time we lived in like a first floor flat.
Right.
So I says, wouldn't it be funny if I get a phone call, because where my friend lived were like right near the sea.
Yeah.
So I says, wouldn't it be funny if we got a phone call from her in early hours saying, can we come and stop at yours? Because they get like issued tidal warnings and whatever, you know what I mean? So goes to bed, about 3 o'clock in the morning, phone rings. Hiya, James. How are you? But yeah, about 3 o'clock in the morning, phone rings, and she says, it's me. She says, can we come to yours? We've been told, we've had knock on door from police. We've got to evacuate because of this tidal wave warning.
Wow. Oh no.
So about 3:30 in the morning, they all turned up to ours. You've got to go to higher ground or whatever, because we lived in an upstairs flat, you know. So sort of, I think it were about 7:30 in the morning when they left.
Oh my god!
But I'd only said sort of jokingly, look, just get a phone call in early hours, and lo and behold, at 3 o'clock she rang me.
Oh wow! See, that's scary. I know there's a couple of friends of mine that are out in Japan that said that there was a tsunami warning.
Yeah, I think it was. I would think it. You know, when they had that really bad tsunami, I think it was something to do with that.
Yeah.
And because they sort of live right next to where this, you know, the sea was.
Yeah.
You know, because of the wave, you know, the tidal warning and everything.
Yeah.
And so they, you know, they got like woken up. I think it was about 2:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh!
By the police, they were going knocking door to door, saying, you know, you've got to evacuate.
Yeah.
But I mean, the tidal wave never actually occurred, but they were doing it just as a precaution to evacuate them that were on like low ground and were right next to, you know, in danger, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's just scary. I don't know if I could do that. Like, I mean, where do you live, Michelle? Is there a lot of like tornado, hurricane warnings or anything?
No. Once in a while, a hurricane will come towards us, but then by the time it gets to Rhode Island, I guess it's cooler up here, and it sort of dies down a lot. We never get a full head on
Yeah, yeah.
hurricane since Hurricane Gloria or Hurricane. No, we had another one since that one. I can't remember where.
Yeah. So by the time it's got to you, it's dissipated and it's not like a full blown hurricane then.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Well,
Rhode Island is nothing happens down here except for
Yeah.
blizzards.
The ladies I've got on the panel today, the lady with the dark hair is Michelle's colouring corner, and that is the night owl.
Hi. I'll just do this for a second. Ta-da, that's me.
Yeah, that's Vicky. That's the night owl. So yes, we've got all ladies on at the moment.
Because ladies are the best.
Yeah, we did have Pixie a few moments ago, but he's gone again.
Yeah.
So he's gone back to work.
It's because all the men are scared to be on here with us. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
And we did have the lovely Bella on as well, but she's dropped out because she was in a lot of pain, and Adam wasn't feeling too clever.
Get scared.
Yeah, James has put hello, ladies. Old school with a modern twist is James.
Yeah.
So.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, ladies, is I'm going to shut it down because I have got things to do, contrary to what other people might say. You know, I'm following on from where I left off yesterday. I am like Vicky, I'm limited to what I can do, so I try to.
Yep. Do what you can. That's all you can do.
Yeah, Nick's putting his two penneth worth in. He says, no, it's not. It's just us men that can't get a word in edgeways.
Oh, Nick. That's what I have to say to you.
John Paul says he's still here watching, just fixing a cup of tea.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Yeah, we do coffee. We don't. I've got tea bags and everything in, but they're only for visitors.
I do
coffee,
tea, but I do herbal tea. I don't like the English breakfast tea. No offense, but I don't like that or the Earl Grey, orange pekoe. I don't like that stuff.
Well, you see, it's like, I mean, we don't have sugar. Chris don't have anything. I have sweeteners in my coffee, but I've still got sugar and I've still got tea bags in case we have any visitors that want a cup of tea and sugar, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I thought to cover all eventualities. I mean, the only thing I haven't got is herbal stuff.
I like the green tea.
Green tea is good.
Yeah, it's
green
good
tea, white tea, black tea. I like those ones. I like the red tea. Yeah, but yeah.
But it's like, let's say, for instance, if Chris does have a cup of tea, he likes it no sugar, no milk. He can drink it like that. Now I can't.
I can't. I have sugar.
You know, some as I say, I've had sweetness for years now, and you know, it's just you even just putting a spoonful of sugar in, like, let's say, for instance, because I started having to, like, when I used to go to my mum's, I left some sweeteners with her. You know, it's everywhere I go, I have to leave sweeteners because, you know, there's only me that has sweeteners. Yeah. And on the rare occasion I do go anywhere and they haven't got sweeteners, I'll say, just put me, a teaspoon of sugar in, breathe, and then it's sort of bit, yeah. Can't beat a good builder's tea. Right, guys, I am going to shut it down now, and I thank everyone for coming in. Thank you for Michelle coming on the live stream, and Vicky, and Bella, and Adam, and obviously Ian as well. So I do appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in the morning. I might have a guest. I don't know whether, because
the connection.
No, I mean, I might have Joy. Joy says in the morning. So, but well, there's a story behind that. You know, I have the cat sitter in when we go away.
Yeah.
Well, obviously we're going on the Friday and we don't board the ferry till the Saturday. But the cat sitter that comes and looks after the cat couldn't do the weekend. So Chris sort of says, well, should we ask Ivy next door? And I says, oh, I've got a better idea. Why don't I ask Joy? Because she sort of works early in the mornings, then she has a break, and then she goes back at tea time and does like jobs. So I said, we may as well get someone in that knows the cats rather than Ivy coming round. And, you know, the cats don't really know Ivy next door. So we've asked Joy to come in for the 3 days, the Fridays, the Saturday and the Sunday.
Yeah.
And the cat sitter is taking over on the Monday. So she's actually coming in the morning. I'm gonna give her the keys and show her where everything is, so she knows when she comes, you know, exactly where everything is.
Is that the one that came to ask you to help her with her dress, Ivy?
No, it's Joy, whose daughter's got the baby.
Yeah. I mean, the one Ivy, is she the one that you're?
Oh yeah, Ivy's the one next door.
Yeah.
But you know, I says it'd have been ideal for her to come round, but the cats don't really know her. Right. But Joy's been here several times, you know, this sort of cats have got used to her. So it not be like Ivy, who was a stranger to them, coming in and thinking, what the heck she come for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We thought it better for it to be somebody that the cats know.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of, we didn't want them stressing out or anything. Right, I'm going to shut it down, guys, and I'll see everyone in the morning. And somebody say thank you again, Michelle, for coming on. I'm sorry I didn't see your comment to begin with.
Okay.
So, bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.